Welcome to Sunday Service on Saturday. I'm your host, Archminister Jake, the High Keeper of Kool-Aid, Guardian of the Blurry Path, Shepherd of the Slightly Out of Focus. Today's sermon is titled, The Path of the Blurry Footprints. Brothers, sisters, Squatchalites, Sasquarriors, pine-scented prophets, mossy-minded misfits, and all who wander among the trees of wonder, welcome to the gathering of Blessed by Bigfoot. If you're hearing my voice or reading these words, you are part of something new, something still shaping, still growing, still setting its roots in the soil. We are at the very beginning, the first footprints of a trail we hope will stretch far beyond what we can see. And yes, in true Bigfoot fashion, the trail may get blurry. You may not always be sure where it's leading. That's why we call ourselves the Blurry Masses. It's not because Bigfoot refuses to pose for a clear photo. It's because all of us, at some point, don't know exactly where we're going. We see shapes and shadows ahead. We think we understand, but part of it is hidden. And that's okay. That's part of faith. That's part of life. Who we are and who we're not. I want to be clear from the beginning. Blessed by Bigfoot is not here to mock religion. We're not here to tear down faith. We're not here to take you away from your church, synagogue, temple, or circle. We're here to walk with you. We are here to add something, not take something away. You can be Catholic, Buddhist, Baptist, Jewish, pagan, agnostic, we're still figuring it out. And you can still belong here. We don't ask you to check your beliefs at the door. We ask you to bring them in and set them down beside ours, like a shared meal. Our humor is not to belittle the sacred. It's to carry it. We believe that laughter can open the heart as much as prayer can, sometimes more. So you may ask, why Bigfoot? The world is full of mysteries, but Bigfoot holds a special place. Bigfoot is both grounded and elusive, a creature of earth, yet just beyond reach. The search for Bigfoot is a mirror of the search for meaning. You may not find exactly what you thought you were looking for, but you will find something valuable in the process. And Bigfoot, like truth, is often blurry. We think we've got a clear shot, but when we look closer, it's hazy. We call ourselves the Blurry Masses because we know the path is not always sharp and defined. We walk it anyway. Blessed by Bigfoot is the spiritual branch of FIND. FIND stands for the Field Investigation of Non-Human Discoveries. FIND is our field work, documenting, exploring, and respecting the possibility of things science hasn't fully cataloged yet. We don't say everything is real. We say anything could be. Our investigators go into the forest, deserts, and swamps with open minds and patient hearts. They protect the space where mystery lives. And even though we are still new, this respect for search is already part of our DNA. So we have a daily practice challenge, starting today, starting right now. Not right now, finish listening to this, but here right now in just a little bit. I'm asking you to put your phone down and turn off your TV for at least 5 minutes. Tomorrow, do it again. Every day, work your way up until you can spend 1 to 2 hours in silence. Not complete silence. You can talk to other people, but just overall avoiding electronics. But what's important is in that time, don't think about work, news, politics, or endless media noise. Think about your own thoughts, your hopes, your goals, your family, your friends, your church. Sure, think about Bigfoot too. And if you can add in a walk through your neighborhood, or if you have woods around you, that's even better. Do it. The stillness of walking without distraction is a kind of prayer. No headphones, no nothing, just as quiet as it can be. Get going. Let's talk a little bit about our morals. We're here to have fun. We laugh, but our morals are real. We live by these values. Respect for nature. The forest is not just scenery, it's sacred. Kindness to strangers, because everyone you meet is carrying something unseen. Honesty, even when it's tempting to embellish, don't. Humility. Bigfoot doesn't need your ego, neither does the world. Openness to mystery, because not everything worth believing needs proof. I'll talk about the 13 commandments of Blessed by Bigfoot, and then I'll go back in a little bit and talk a little bit more details about each one. These are not weights to carry, but guideposts along the trail. Thou shalt respect all creatures, blurry or clear. Thou shalt not litter in the sacred forest, and that's any forest. Honor the Kool-Aid and the sacred snacks. Thou shalt not interrupt another's story, even if it sounds unbelievable. Thou shalt always wave back at a possible Bigfoot sighting. Thou shalt not harm another in anger. Remember the Sabbath and spend it in nature. Thou shalt be prepared for the unexpected always. Thou shalt share your fire and your food. Thou shalt not fake evidence to gain fame, nor use AI to create false Bigfoot sighting videos. This shan't be done. Thou shalt lift up the lonely and the laughed at. Thou shalt seek wonder daily. Thou shalt not judge another man's path, only your own footprints. So now I'll briefly expand each, so you know these are lived values, not just clever lines. Respect all creatures, blurry or clear is the first one. Whether it's a squirrel, a deer, or a shadow you can't explain, show respect. No litter in sacred forest. We don't trash what's holy, ever. Not in this church, not in any other church. Period. 3. Honor the Kool-Aid and the sacred snacks. Sharing food is sharing spirit. We do Kool-Aid, chocolate, and mushrooms. The legal kind. 4. Don't interrupt someone else's unbelievable story. Let them tell it, even if it ends with, and that's when I realized it was my neighbor in a fur coat. Dang, Greg. 5. Always wave back. Bigfoot, tree stump, or neighbor in a poncho. Doesn't matter. Waving is goodwill. Just wave. Just say hi. Do no harm in anger. 6. Mystery should make us patient, not violent. 7. Spend your Sabbath in nature. Rest is holy. So is fresh air. And our Sabbath, any day you choose, any moment you choose, that's Sabbath. 8. Be prepared for the unexpected. Life and the forest rarely go as planned. Fail to plan to fail. Doesn't always work out. Be ready. Share your fire and food. Generosity is survival. If we're not sharing, we're not taking care of our neighbors. That's number 1. Number 10 talks about no faked evidence, especially not with AI. Truth matters. AI hoaxes damage trust. There are so many videos now out that you can kind of tell that it's AI, but it's getting close where you can't tell. Just don't do it. There's people that truly want to find answers here. And by creating something false, you're just making them a step further away. 11 talks about lifting the lonely. A kind word can be a rescue rope. If you see someone by themselves, they may be choosing to be by themselves, but they also may meet a friend, a wave, a hi, something. 12. Seek wonder daily. Even if all you find is a cool-shaped cloud, look for wonder. Don't judge someone else's path as 13. We focus on the integrity of our own steps. We're not worried about what someone else is doing unless they're trying to harm someone. Then we get involved. Unless we're trying to enrich their path, then we can get involved. But you always ask first. You never just assume somebody wants your help. So here's some rituals and practices that we envision happening in the future. As we grow, we see some of this. The Forest Sabbath, a monthly gathering where members sit in silence for an hour in nature, then share snacks and stories. The Waving Rite, that's R-I-T-E. When one sees movement in the tree line, all present wave in unison. Communion of Kool-Aid. That's fruit punch in the woods paired with your sacred snack of your choice. Mushrooms is number 1, but if you don't like mushrooms, dark chocolate works. If you don't like dark chocolate, just bring some snacks. Trailhead Blessings. Ministers sending hikers off with a smile and a reminder to keep their eyes open. So now let's address the humor in Blessed by Bigfoot. Bigfoot is blurry. Well, at least in the photos and videos, Bigfoot is often blurry. And when Bigfoot is not blurry, then you question if it's real or not. So this relates because sometimes our paths are blurry. Life itself gets blurry. Overall, that's not a flaw. That's an invitation. We don't need every answer in high resolution. Sometimes the mystery is the gift. Sometimes the blurriness is what keeps us looking. And if we can laugh while we're looking, all the better. So, in closing, may your signal be weak, but your connection be strong. May your steps be steady and your eyes stay open. May you find joy in the blurry and hope in the clear. May you treat the forest as a sanctuary and the unknown as a friend. May your Kool-Aid be sweet, your snack be shared, and your silence be deep. And when you see movement in the tree line, may you always wave, just in case. So here's our mantra. Repeat after me. We believe in mystery. We believe in kindness. We believe in the blurry and the clear. May your Kool-Aid never run dry. We are blessed by Bigfoot. Stay blurry, stay kind. Amen. Or as we do here, our grunt of peace. Hum. Did you know you can become ordained? Yep, you can become a legally ordained minister through Blessed by Bigfoot. Right now, you can do it for free at blessedbybigfoot.com.